try to imitate it just so they can get on your good side.
Right.
Yes, people see your heart and they see how big it is and they try to act like they are that, but like they don't have the capacity to even be that. But it's just to get close to you.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So yeah, I think that's what my reasoning.
See, with me, it's a little different. Okay, I've been praying, about the fruit of the spirit, joy, love, and I'm asking God now, like today, like Lord, help me to know how to love people the way you love them.
Right.
And I don't think I'm a mean person, but I'm just guarded in certain areas.
Yeah.
Like I have my heart guarded in a certain way.
Right.
And I've been hurt before, especially betrayed by friends, and I'm always used to seeing, being like close to like one girl, like that's throughout high school, throughout college, always one girl, because I've never clinged to like this many people. And I've seen like the people with the big hearts, just giving. There's nothing wrong with that, but those are the ones that get hurt the most
all the time.
And those are the ones that are, telling their story like, I did this for this, I did this, I poured into this, and they treated me this way. And it's just like I just hold myself at a certain posture with people. I really have to trust you, like to open up, and it's something I've been praying about. Lord, just help me in certain areas.
It's a process.
Yeah.
But I think that's important because everybody's at a different step in this journey.
Right.
Like being somebody's friend is really a commitment.
It is.
Which is why I don't have very many friends. Like I'm like, I can only handle about 10 of you guys.
Yes.
I need
don't even
you.
know. I was gonna say, I don't even know.
I'm spread out. Okay.
That's real. Listen, and Jesus had 12.
Okay.
Come on.
Swiss.
He's
That's,
yeah, that's real.
and then he had his daddy, and he was good.
Right.
He's Didi. That's your Didi.
He said he's best friend.
His daddy, my best friend.
Okay, mine
This is my best friend.
But yeah, I think for me, I think I'm kind of similar to Diamond. I think that's another reason why we connect. I think I also have the grace, to love people. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, these people are getting on my nerves. Why do I love them so much?
Exactly.
Why do I love people in general? But I think for me, I think God has always given me just a grace to love people where they are. I think that is so important because I have had friendships where I feel like if I didn't do something that they wanted, that they really, they really didn't love me, or they looked down upon me, or she's not Christian enough, or when I was going through my wilding out stage, and that's all that I want to do. When I have a friend, I want to love them where they are. I don't want to leave them stranded. I don't want to leave them where they are, because when you love someone, you're gonna thug it out with them.
Right.
So
I think honestly, when you said that, I realized. I mean, not realized, but I forgot that I do have the anointing to also see somebody where they are and love them anyways, and give people the benefit of the doubt without even saying I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Just literally just give it freely, and it not be an issue. The people that I've loved, my family be like,
Why?
You want to be with that person for what? Like, he don't even look like y'all belong together, or he got how many children, and you want to be with him, girl? Why? Like it's like I always have had that kind of disposition towards people, because people have always, I think it's also because people always looked at me because I was weird and quirky, and I dressed weird, and I marched to beat of my own drum, and it didn't make sense to people, because especially in North Carolina, there's not really a lot of people who are like crazy, like in your face, like weird, eccentric. That's not, but except like now there are, but in 2000 there was none of that. So none of it, except for in the Rayford house, okay? And so, like, coming home was my favorite part of the day, because people didn't get me. And, I mean, I would wear socks with all my shoes, like my flats, my sandals, everything. And people were like, what? But I just love socks. So that was my thing. That was my style for a little bit. Being weird, but people didn't get me. I didn't connect with a lot of people until literally my last year in high school. I actually had a friend, and we were friends for several years, and she just was like, bye. And I was like, okay. never saw me for who I was.
Right.
And so I choose to look beyond the surface, beyond what I see, and try to learn about who people are, because people don't do that.
Right.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I'm a combination of you guys, like definitely a combination of Des and then you guys. Having the anointing to like really love people has always been something that I've, gravitated towards. I've always loved love. Like ever since I realized that it was a thing, and my mom even instilled that in me in such a young age. Like she has this nickname for me. She calls me Synthia Grace Green, my little African queen, and she would call me that like to this day. So my life has always been filled with that kind of love. And then when I discovered God, like being a 4-year-old in church, not really knowing what's going on, but just feeling worship and just feeling God's presence. It's like this is like love, but like 10,000 million times more. Like how can I have this all the time? So I remember needing it, wanting that, and wanting to spread that to other people. Because along, like the flip side of being somebody who loves people so much is putting your heart out there and being rejected a lot. Right. And so when you get rejected, or when say for instance, like there have been times where I've wronged a friend, not purposefully, but just carelessness. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about this. I didn't realize that I was doing this to you. Right. And there have been friends who decided that because of that one instant, they would not be my friend anymore. And I remember how it felt to not be forgiven. Mm-hmm. And so that now is stuck in my mind of like, I will always be willing to forgive someone, even if they mess up, even if they meant to hurt me, because at the end of the day, God doesn't see anybody as beyond being loved or being forgiven.
Right.
And so that becomes kind of my stance. But then I'm also like you, because there are only a few people who are going to even be close enough to be called friends. There's going to be a lot of acquaintances and associates, nice people that I like, and we can hang out, we can kiki, but like if I need something, I'm not coming to you. Like have a circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's real.
So yeah.
And do any of us have? Oh, well, Des already said she has. She doesn't. You don't trust people, right? You have a hard time trusting. Yeah. See, I think that I've built up distrust as I've gotten older, and it wasn't because it was because I got hurt, but it wasn't just because I got hurt. It was because I realized how much love I was giving out and not getting reciprocated. And so I was like, because I was so trusting that I would trust people immediately. Like if I loved you, I trust you, and I love you already. So, and that's that. Like
right. Oh, you didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you just gonna love, and you're trustworthy just because I love you. Yeah. And that's not how it works. And it's a hard pill to swallow. It was a hard pill to swallow for me, because I never really experienced that. Not being able to trust somebody that I love.
Right.
And you do have to build trust in a lot of relationships, because people aren't always who they say they are, and people aren't going to be you immediately. You're going to rub up on them eventually. They're going to grow in Christ and learn about the originator of love, and that they'll be able to kind of reciprocate love to you in their own way, but they will never be you. So that's one thing. And on top of that, you can't expect them to fulfill the kind of love that you think you need. In order for you to know what kind of love you need, you have to know what void you think you're missing, or what area you think you're missing. If you got a daddy issue and you always looking at older men,
sis.
You need to address that thing.
Don't do it.
Because he's a father to the father.
Oh my God.
He's a lawyer in the courtroom.
Yes,
Listen. Okay? But no. So you have to fill that void by talking to the Lord. Like there's voids that only can be healed. And I know the saying goes, time heals all wounds. That's not true. Only God heals wounds.
Yeah.
Time just makes a scar and makes it glaze over. Right. But there's still healing, and there's still scar tissue, and there's still all of that. And so if somebody opens that scar back up, it's still there. It's still issues there. And until you release that thing to God and let him grab a hold of you, baby, you ain't gonna be healed, honey. And that's what you got to face. And so until you can face that and understand that, and I'm not saying that until you're completely healed you can't have relationships, but I'm saying until you face that and come to terms and confront that thing, you're not really ready for a meaningful friendship or relationship.
Because you're always going to be putting the burden, really God's burden, on people.
Listen. I got my own baggage, and I don't even carry my own.
I don't.
So I'm definitely not going to carry yours.
I really don't.
Okay? I just want to make that clear. I'm looking like that. Amen.
I don't know who that was for. I hope you received it.
Receive it. Lift up your hands and receive it.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Shout out. Yes.
But I was thinking about, when they say you're supposed to meet people where they are.
Yeah.
So I had a friend, okay, we met each other in the same place. She elevated a little bit, I elevated a little bit, Then it kind of was a little standstill. Then she went up a little higher than me. This is our walk with Christ. But the way she went at it, I remember it to this day. I felt like it was wrong. Like, she would do things like, she'll get around the church people and she'll announce, hey, I'm with the church people today. And I'm like, you don't have to do all those type of things. Like, you don't have to publicize anything. Like, you see, I'm trying to have a walk with Christ as well, but I'm struggling. Come to me, talk to me, try to help me, encourage me, push me, instead of trying to like blast me and try to be funny. And there's friends back home that I don't talk to anymore, but I don't have an issue with them, and they're still in the same position, but I don't say anything negative about them. Everybody's lives are different. Everybody has different seasons.
And I have friends that to this day that college friends that we don't talk. We be trying to say that we're gonna call each other every month or every few months. Baby, we don't talk that much. And the last time I seen it was at my friend's. It was at my friend's baby shower, and the last time before that was at my other friend's baby shower 2 years before that. So we don't talk, we don't see each other, but let me tell you, when we get together, it is like no time has passed. Nothing is off. You don't miss a beat, nothing. And that's how you know it's a true, genuine friendship. Because I don't feel like, me personally, don't call my phone every day.
Right.
I don't want to talk.
I don't even listen. Let me tell you something. I don't like to text. I don't really even like to answer the phone. And I only like to answer the phone if I feel like it, and that is very seldom. And most of the time I be asleep. So that's just really what it is.
So basically, my office hours are
very limited. So you think I'm gonna spend all that time texting back and forth with you? I am not. And and I really hope you're doing well, but I'm not gonna check on you like that. And so if you drop in my spirit, the Lord be like, hey, you need to see about them, I would absolutely pull up. I would absolutely call. They can attest to that. But other than that,
I'm good.
I am Gucci.
I'm assuming that you're good too. You haven't called me. You haven't said anything. I need prayer.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Sometimes no news is good news. Right?
Okay. And I love it.
And then sometimes when people be calling your phone too much, they just put everything on you. That they got all that drama they got going on. I'm like, baby.
It's so weird. Can't do it.
I can't have a tear tonight. Okay, we can't have a tearing service tonight. You gonna have to get on your own face because I'm going to bed.
Okay. I gotta go to sleep.
I can't sleep.
I gotta go to sleep right now.
Might be sleep.
Jesus is there in the midnight hour.
He is.
He
never snores
as he slumber.
He's ready.
He make it to lie down in green pastures.
Late in the midnight hours.
He's gonna turn it around.
Turn it around.
Head around.
Turn around. But that's how you know it's a genuine friendship because things never change. Like just like people change like the seasons. Some friendships they never change. Some people never change. And I can say that about this group of people. They never change.
Consistent.
Very.
The same person. Today, yesterday, and forevermore.
Like you can sense when you think you're friends with somebody, and you try to be y'all in the same space and something just off.
It don't feel good.
I can
it
tell
don't feel right.
you've been talking about me, and then you've been around your other friends. So they don't even know me, but I know you've been saying something about me to them. So now I gotta stand back, like, okay, I see what this is.
Not cool.
I see what this is.
Yeah.
That's how people do, though. That's how people do.
And that's why I don't do people.
Yeah,
For real.
I get a friend every so often, every 6 months. Every 6 months, I'm like, let me review.
See, it's already difficult for me. I say that because it's already difficult for me. It's already difficult for me to even like I still have like social anxiety around people. So Synthia has always been like the person who would talk to people. I'd be like,
I'm not doing that.
I just be on the sideline, minding my business, having my own good time in the corner, and I don't really require people to talk to me in order to have a good time.
Listen, y'all see me at the church. I be in the corner.
Girl,
okay.
I do my rounds and I dip out. Okay,
I gotta go.
God bless. Catch y'all on the flip side.
I almost want to do an all call, just be like, well, y'all, you got to go.
Right.
All right, God bless.
I'm only gonna say it one time, so I hope y'all are hurt.
Attention.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, good.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Hello?
It's been real. It's been really real. I gotta get out.
Yeah.
How many of us have them?
A friend you can depend on.
You don't know these words?
How many of us have them?
Friends.
All right.
I don't know the rest. I don't know.
This is amigos.
Oh, no. That was wonderful.
I was saying wonderful.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you for that, Des.
Right. Thank you. What they do? I'm sweating.
What they do?
Listen. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up now. Any closing remarks from anybody?
No, this was wonderful.
I enjoyed it.
Thanks so much for the invite, sis.
We will be uploading another one within the next month, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment and share. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yes. And welcome to the Sunlight Exchange.
Woo!